when it all come together like butt cheeks.
Yep.
When it all
Vanessa, you are the best when it comes to that kind of
comes
shit.
together like
I am
butt
so
cheeks.
serious.
Hello, people. How y'all doing out there? This is your girl Vanessa Smilez, and we are live from the Smile 69 Network show, and we have the lovely Precenda in the building.
I love you. It's
Yes.
Leo season.
It is. Leo season is upon us. We've been doing some celebrations
Yes, we have.
around the globe,
Yes,
spreading the Leo love.
it's Leo season.
And you know, Leos are so interconnected with so many other signs out there. So it's like usually when Leo season comes around, there's usually one person from each sign that's just like, I love Leos.
You know why? Because it's true. I thought about it today. I have more people in my inner circle that are Leos.
Wow. Look at that.
Yep. Yep. And the
Hey,
woman
Solo.
that, like, I Solo Charm.
Hey.
Hi, baby. And the woman that changed my life the most was a Leo,
And who was that?
because she taught me how to make that money, baby. Shout out to Sonia Lofton.
Who is that?
I worked with her when I worked at a law firm years ago. And, you know, I'm a Pisces, so, like, if you hurt my feelings, I get real fiery.
Yeah.
And she taught me, like, let me show you how you really fight.
Oh.
Calm
Yeah.
down
Now with that
and
energy.
get that money.
Smooth.
And she literally sat next to me and taught me different programs on the
Oh, wow.
computer. So when I moved to LA, it was easy for me to hustle for the money because I already knew how to do a ton of programs because she taught me how to do it on her lunch hour,
Oh, yes.
on her own time.
Oh, man.
So every time I get a job where I have to use a laptop and I have to do a program, I always think about Sonia, because if it wasn't for her, I would have starved to death in LA.
Hey. But hey, like, someone learns the knowledge and they find a way to spread it around. I recently had that happen with me. Shout out to people who may know him in the porn industry, Mike Dirty. He came out and gave me some information about how to improve things with my websites and stuff like that. And I think that that is like some of the greatest things. And it's sometimes it's a part of you. When you learn something, it's instinctively, you know, it feels good to be able to relay that information to other people, especially people who are warranting of it, and especially those people who are really interested and going to utilize it in
I
the best
think
way. So anybody who is willing to give up that kind of information to other people, I think that is an amazing
But
thing.
you all are the best at that.
Yeah, I try my best to be.
Leos are the best at that. Think about UncleTone is a Leo.
And shout out to Heck, he spoke about it earlier today on the show. A wealth of knowledge. Uncle Tone has been a huge, you know, inspirer to a lot of people, not only in podcasting and music, many realms of arts.
He's taught us all.
Yes.
He's taught us
Made
all something.
special impacts on everybody's life. That's why when he was saying it, I was just like, damn, because I feel like I could be making that same speech.
See?
Because he's played a
Me
huge
too.
part in me podcasting.
I wouldn't even be
Huge part.
sitting here,
Yeah,
right?
me neither.
And doesn't that lead into what you wanted to talk about in terms of
I
the topic?
did. On the way here, I wanted to talk about support. The idea of today's show was going to be support. Now,
Okay.
not necessarily gold digging, not showering females,
Right.
not, you know, women tricking on dudes, not anything in exploiting
Okay.
finances or anything like that, but supporting.
Supporting.
Yes. So my thing is this: what is defined as support, and also, how do we figure out when someone is not supportive? Because that's sometimes hard to determine. Sometimes people feel often like, hey, this is what I should be getting, or this is what people should be giving to me. And then when they don't receive these things, they always deem that person is not supportive. And usually, non-supportive is always equated to not caring.
Right.
So, you know, a lot of people always throw those daggers at people. And I wonder, is it right? Can someone actually be caring and not supportive?
No.
No, you don't think so.
No.
Why not?
Because if you care, and this is whether it is a love relationship or a friendship,
Yeah. Even
Right?
friendship, yeah.
like you and I, we're friends outside of this. If you don't feel like I actually care about the outcome that you're trying to reach or what goal it is you're trying to reach, that's me not being supportive. If you feel undervalued, whether it's like, you know, a man or a woman in your life, and you feel like this person doesn't give a shit, about like what happens to me at all. You feel undervalued, and that's a lack of support. Like when you say to me, you know, Precenda, I was thinking about doing blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
I'm
It
like, oh,
shows.
Vanessa, you know what? That's a good idea. Here's why that's good. That's why that's good. Blah blah blah. If I'm like, girl, why you want to do that? See, automatically look how that feels.
Right. It's like a jaded type of
Yes, like
jaded
almost,
feeling.
and it's almost a dig.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. We do have someone who is checking in on IG Live. What's going on?
Oh,
Quenta Corte, right? I'm sorry. What was that? Quenta Corte?
What's up, bitch?
Hey, what's going on? You got a question or a comment or some advice for the fellow people out there? We're talking about support today.
Oh, okay. Okay. What's your favorite support?
Oh, what's my
Oh.
favorite type of support? Oh, great question.
well, sir.
I love mental support.
I don't
love
think that's
mental
what he
support.
mean though.
I highly doubt that that's what you're alluding to, rather.
Really?
Yeah.
I like your videos. I like all your videos.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. What's the most favorite video that you like?
You still do porn, don't you?
I have not done porn in years. But what's the favorite video that you do love?
I like kind of the music videos.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I like some of your videos. I like some of them.
Some of them? You don't like all of them?
Yeah, I like all. Yeah, I like them all. Yeah, I like them all.
Did you subscribe to the YouTube channel?
Yeah, I'm gonna get on it.
Yeah, you got to get on it. You
got-
missing out.
Yeah, man, you better get on
We
that
streaming
YouTube.
live from YouTube right now. You bullshitting.
I'm sure they missing out on.
Yes.
You got to show support.
You got to show support. This is what we talk about today. But I thank you so much for calling in. I really appreciate this phone call. Definitely go to YouTube, type in Smile 69 Network. You will definitely see that there. And subscribe to my sites. You can go to VanessaSmilezXXX.com and get your membership. There will be some updates. I have some unreleased scenes that you guys have not seen yet that will be coming out soon. All right. Later, Mr. Quenta Corte.
Okay.
See, that's support. You better get on that YouTube though, bro.
Yes,
Quinta
I am.
Corte, get
Yes.
on that YouTube.
Yes, Quenta Corte. Get your
Yes.
shit together. Yes, I am answering IG requests on live. And Precenda is as well. So
I
if
am.
you guys, definitely, you guys can go to Precenda_Inc. You guys can find her on IG and also send her email. Her email information will be on her IG page, and you guys will be able to see that there. So yes, back to support. This is why I
Support.
give out ads. Yes,
Exactly.
Support.
That is support.
Now, my thing is this. Sexually, for me, I always feel like a man should have more support than a female when it comes to being in bedroom.
I do too.
And I also think about initiation. Like we were talking about that earlier. Like guys picking up females and stuff like that, especially at parties and dancing and stuff like that.
Right.
If you are a guy and you're about to pick up a female,
Are we talking about
you are
literally
bold as hell.
picking her up?
Picking her up.
Yes.
Whether in the bedroom, on the dance floor, however, wherever you decide to pick her up at, you
Well-
are a bold motherfucker to think that you're
Well-
gonna pick somebody up.
Well, you know my rules.
Well, yeah, whew. Y'all Abby niggas out there.
And you Abby nigga.
You
That's
Abby
our
niggas
new
out there. Shout out
favorite
to
word.
Heck. Shout out to Heck.
Shout out to Poppy A. Abby niggas.
Abby niggas.
If you got all them abs,
Yes.
you better not even squint when you pick me up. I don't give a shit.
This should be a breeze for you.
What? I want you to toss me in the air like I'm a feather. That is support. Although, can I tell everybody, like,
Yes.
you know how I am.
Oh.
My favorite moment is when you're like, oh my God, you better not drop me. That's when I'm having the most fucking fun ever. Oh my God, you better not drop me. That's when I'm like really about to really
Yes.
have a good time.
That sounds like
But
a good
on the
time.
real, don't fucking drop me.
Right,
bro,
I'm really
seriously.
not playing with you. You're
Like,
right,
I'm
yeah.
really not playing.
Because I'm not going down alone.
No, I'm taking you with me.
Absolutely.
Like we're both going to the emergency room.
Because your ass decided to pick me up in the first place, so we are both going to be here.
But don't you test it out first to make sure you can be supported?
Right. Yeah.
Like I make him pick me up when he's sober.
Smart move.
Because you need to see what you're working with.
I would say yes, I do test it, but I'm testing it a different way. Like I test it in my mind mentally.
No.
Like I try to sometimes I look at a guy's physique.
No.
Or I'll look at like if he's picking up, like if I see him do manual labor in front of me, like I'll see him pick up stuff or do certain things.
No.
I'm like, okay, I'll say to myself, maybe this man could take me.
No.
But I won't know until a guy really comes out and he's like, all right.
You can't test that out unless he works for sanitation. And he's one of them nighttime differential
that
motherfuckers.
Might wear,
Damn.
I need to be looking in the sanitation.
I was watching the sanitation workers in front of my building.
The way they picked up
and
the
I was watching this fantastic. Hey, brother, I don't know. Listen, dude. I was trying to give you all the hints in the world. I lingered as long as I could. I was driving slow.
You can leave them clothes outside, but definitely.
I've got you. Don't even worry about that. I got a bucket by the door. Don't even worry about the clothes. I got you, baby. Listen, he was throwing that shit in there with one hand.
Oh, hello. He picking up New York City street garbage with one hand.
A chair.
Oh, damn.
He fucking picked that shit up by the arm and flung it in the truck. I was like, oh, I think I'm in love. That's what I did, girl. I grabbed my chest. I was like, oh, shit.
Because that's what that makes me do. Like, and see, guys don't understand. It's the things that they don't think about that females are so attracted to.
That's when I slowed down.
Yeah.
That's
I gotta watch you now.
I was headed to
You know how many times I watched sanitation workers myself?
Girl, I thought it was just me.
No, it's not you. Shout out to the sanitation workers out there.
I was like,
y'all do wonderful work. Y'all do more work than the police department. Y'all do
God
wonderful
bless
work.
them. And because that's a
and
hard
we watch you at work every morning.
Listen, I'm trying to remember what day that was so I could be back outside. I just want to be outside.
Well, also sometimes like when driving in the morning in New York City, it's very problematic that you are going to run into a block where the garbage truck is and you're not going to be able to get through. You have to sit behind the garbage truck.
You have to wait.
You have to wait until he passes. But I realized with doing that, if you get the right garbage man, for me, this is a sight to see. I might be late to work.
This is entertainment.
But this is good.
This is entertainment.
Until I get to work, this is good. I've seen these guys, they pick up the whole trash can, they throw the stuff in there, throw the trash can on the side of the block. Some of them are nice enough to put the trash cans back in place. And I just think about, the only thing I started thinking about, I'm like, damn, them clothes must be terrible. But then I'm like, with what kind of pipe they might be laying down, it's probably worth it. Now, to do something like that, you got to be giving up good dick game.
I prefer that to them Abby niggas. And for those that don't know what Vanessa and I are talking about,
yes, shout out to Wise Heck.
Yeah, hello. Poppy Heck.
Poppy Heck, go follow him.
Wise Guy Heck.
Wise Guy Heck.
Follow him on Instagram.
Wise Guy Heck. He introduced us to Abby niggas.
Abby niggas.
Today. And then Gallo had to play a 300 plus set.
Right.
Shout out to the girl man.
All of us like with the 300 plus set. Heavy D, Biggie, Big Pun, like all the Big Pun.
Yeah,
get you with the big guns.
Yeah, 300 plus set.
300 plus. And I find that to be supportive if I'm with a dude that also likes to have hot sex and snacks.
Yes. That means I won't be eating alone.
Right.
And you probably are going to bring me food, which I'm not opposed
to. Because don't you feel like Abby niggas probably want to just no, we can't eat that.
But you know what? I might need an Abby nigga. For where I'm trying to go in my life. I probably do need an Abby nigga. I feel like you're dragging me with you. I might need.
Shout out to Bubble.
Hey, look at this one.
Shout out to Bubble Butt. Hey, Bubble Butt.
Bubble Butt. Shout out.
So, but I don't know
this lady.
Hello, Miss Lady.
Has been gone for so long. Cosmo in the building.
I don't think I want anybody Abby though. You know why? Because what about days when you don't feel like all that bullshit app talk?
Yeah.
I'll snap. Even though I want him to be supportive on days when I want him to be supportive of my workout.
Agreed.
But
if I want to go to Wendy's, I just need you to be quiet.
I need you to shut up.
Yeah.
Wait, you want to hear a funny fucking story? You know my cousin is having a baby, and I introduced her and her husband, and so they eat clean, and they work out together and all that shit, right? And so I told her, I said, girl, when you get pregnant,
Hey, honey,
I said, that baby gonna be eating all kind of meat. Well, here's what's happening to her. All that baby wants is fried everything.
I bet it does.
Only fried
I bet it
foods.
does. That's how it usually works.
So here go her husband. Well, you know, babe. She was like, look, I'm just need you to leave me alone right now. I was like, you better back up. She got pregnancy hormones.
You better let her
She'll
eat.
fucking grab you by the larynx. You don't want it.
You better let her eat.
Because she is emotional.
You better let her eat.
But the baby only wants fried foods. Every time I call her, I'm like, oh, so what you got? Yeah, girl. That baby wanted a fried sandwich this morning. Because, you know, it's the South.
Yep.
They will fry the whole
And they
fucking
have, yeah,
sandwich.
they have it.
How old is the baby? Okay, fill me in. What we talking about? I'm sorry.
We were talking about support.
Support. Sexual and otherwise.
Yes.
So we were just talking about like a man being able to pick you up. And I said, you have to test him out when neither one of y'all is like high.
You gotta know what kind of man that is that's picking you up.
And you can't wait until like you're high.
You mean like physical?
To test it.
Yeah.
And I told you, I said, I usually don't know if a guy can pick me up until I allow him to.
Oh, I know.
And then I realized, like, by the first time, like even before, I realized if a guy can pick me up, whether I get off the ground or not.
Yep.
Because sometimes, like, a guy will try to pick you up and he'll try to hold you by, like, the legs, and he'll come over with his arms underneath. If he doesn't have enough strength to lift both legs at one time, it's not going to work.
Well, I make them deadlift me from the scooter because I need to know. Because if you can, yes, that look, I'm right here, and you better get all of this up out of this scooter.
Yep.
And so if you can deadlift me from this seated position,
Then I know you got this.
cause then I know. But I can't hear
But
like.
to raise it up this
Yes.
high is
Yeah.
another thing, you know, to lift you up like, you
Yeah,
know,
but if he can get
way.
this ass out of the seat without going like,
Right,
That's
and
not
then
a
it's
step.
also how you do it.
You don't wanna
Because
hear that.
if you're grunting and I hear like, and I hear all of this,
You can't manage.
struggle, yeah.
yeah.
Because
Because then what else are you not going to be able to lift me up to do?
Well,
Ladies.
if you size them up, you can pretty much know, I guess.
But see, and that's the
anything
thing.
of 6 foot and higher, okay, I'll take a chance.
And that's the thing. I started to think about that in my mind too. Like I used to say that, like looking at guys' physique, I would think that would be
That's a
it. But
good
that's
one.
not always the case.
No, because what
Because
if
you got a
he's-
6-foot nigga who can't lift
what if his arms are all buttery and he's like barely
Because
fucking...
he's fucking Abby nigga. So he out here with the fucking lotion and cocoa butter. And worried about his goddamn ass. He can give a fuck about lifting your ass up. He just want to show how strong his abs is in the
You
process.
are fucking killing me.
Shout out to Heck.
You gave me the best impression of
Because
them
he
ab niggas.
hit that nail on the head. When he said that shit today,
He
I was
was
like,
right.
I know exactly who the fuck you talking about.
Because weren't we talking
And I don't
about
like
like
the
them
type of
Abby niggas that walk down like
Abby niggas.
on the ab,
Niggas
just
who
like
walking around with
looking
no
at
shirt
themselves.
on. Just looking at themselves.
And don't get me
glistening.
wrong, I enjoy you glistening walking by.
It looks great.
But I don't want you.
Right. You're still an Abby nigga.
Like you think we like, ooh, no, I don't want you.
Usually
I'm
when they
done.
got too much body, they don't got no brain.
Thank you. I look at the mindset of someone. How do you
Talk
think?
about
How do you
it,
operate?
because-
These guns
no.
gotta have some type of shape and like a little husk on a 6-footer.
Yes.
Can manage, I'm certain.
I love
Yeah.
it.
And then, you know, I'll help him with it.
Hey,
I like to climb.
let me
I
help
like the way you say that with your accent.
Let me help
6-footer.
Yeah, 6-footer.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you think the height makes a difference?
It does, because their bones are built a little bit more sturdy, I think, because they have to manage their weight.
That's true.
That's
They have to
just
have something
natural
to
biology,
stand
I
on,
guess.
No, what
Word, because if I get back shots from a tall
Oh,
dude, like he usually is the one who wears me out.
I'm trying to think about height.
Here's the thing, though.
Mm.
Some tall men are a little bit deficient, if you know what I'm saying. Yes.
Well, I would say sometimes they could be deficient mentally.
No,
Because
man,
then
talking at the physical
Yeah, I
in,
know
in,
where
in
you
that
talking
area,
about in
that
that
way.
area.
Yes,
I haven't experienced that.
I did. It was the terrible. It was the
I would
most
be
terrible
so
experience.
disappointed.
That happened.
It
to
was
me
the most
once.
terrible experience in that whole entire world.
Oh
First
my
of all,
God.
this man, he is gorgeous.
Girl.
When
I
I
would
say
be so
drop
disappointed.
dead, just looking at him, you know
I would be
me.
disappointed.
I'm not easily
Are we
impressed.
talking about the same dude? Because I had this same. That's the only time that ever happened.
I
to me.
sincerely hope not. But when I
Because if
finally,
he's out here spreading that bullshit around,
oh no, he's like he's not in New York anymore.
Oh, okay.
But he was one of my major crush. Like I crushed on him for like at least a year or so before I really. Yes, I did. I crushed on me because I'm a businesswoman. I don't want people to think I'm too flamboyant. Although I be having the eye though,
Right.
And then when I finally got to it, yo, man, it was the most disappointing experience ever.
We are all busy.
And it makes you angry.
Yeah, I was. Not only was I angry, I was sexually frustrated.
And angry.
Well, also you're gonna be sexually frustrated because you're looking forward to something.
It was.
And then when you don't receive it, it's sort of a disappointment, right?
No, some men that is deficient in size might be endowed in width, if you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes them deficient in a one area, but too much in another. But I mean this experience.
Most men.
And there's some men that's deficient in all areas. However, they do know what to do with that little
To
whatever they
compensate.
got. But this was just all around not
That happened
good.
to me.
Yeah. So if he wasn't working with it down there, he wasn't eating enough.
He wasn't
pussy.
doing nothing.
I was in a
he
burning
broke me.
rage.
Yeah, I'd be
Because
upset.
how dare you? You know
Approach
what
me.
that thing is.
Well, that's what they say, big dick energy, right? You
Yeah,
got
but
guys
I never
walking
even
around
thought
here.
about it. That's funny you said that. I
You
never
know.
thought about it.
You know what that Wait.
That's probably why it took so long. Because, I literally threw myself at him.
Right.
At one point, I was like, all right, forget about this.
And he was like,
No shame.
I know what I've got down here.
I wish you would have just give me a sign. Give me a sign.
And
How was your
he
experience?
seen me standing up. Why would you climb this mountain?
Yeah, you cannot ride this ride.
Nigga, you are too short to
And she
ride this
definitely
ride.
Not
you
yet.
definitely have a
She
mountain.
got a wagon
Yeah, I know.
back
It's a
there.
mountain, right?
It's a wagon back there. It's a wagon.
Why would you do? I was in a rage, and he was, oh my God,
Was he
fine.
younger than you?
Smart contractor, right?
Oh, he's a contractor.
He was a contractor.
And it's a lot of like little men doing hard working jobs.
No,
out
this
here.
guy, he was tall, fine.
Well, that's what I
This
said.
And he-
woman said some tall people, them deficient.
Oh God, was he deficient? I'm like, you know what? I don't even know what you should do with yourself. Like, I don't know what.
Was he younger
The
than
fuck?
you?
No, he was-
I
Precenda.
have
was
yet to
older.
encounter this. Now I've seen like little guys with
Too much.
I've seen little guys with
Small
way too
man,
much.
small man, big
situation.
package.
I've seen those too. I've seen little skinny men that just show up with like
Yep.
Anaconda.
lungs.
Like an elephant
and
trunk.
I'm like, where the fuck did you come from?
Where'd you hide it? There's no blood going to your brain now.
So what
Well,
do you
fix
do
it
exactly?
down.
Because I was embarrassed for him. I just excused myself to the bathroom.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
And
Your
conveniently,
bathroom is your friend.
listen, after I conveniently excuse myself to the bathroom and make sure I'm not leave nothing in that room.
Yeah.
Okay, so he in the room. I guess he waiting for me to come. I just went out the door. And
Good.
I didn't know what to do
Smart.
with myself. I felt so embarrassed for
Leave.
him.
Smart.
Was that a good idea?
That was a
No.
very good idea.
you
I
know,
was safe.
I couldn't get out the door because it was my apartment.
now
I just-
that is messed up.
I just kept thinking, how am I going to get this big nigga out of my house? Because that was,
I gotta leave
like, he
this
was built nice, like grown and sexy, contract. It was his business. Like, he was ticking all
He
the
was a boss
boxes.
nigga.
I should have
On the
known
outside.
something was wrong.
He was a boss nigga on the outside.
I never talked to him again.
Me neither.
And that was me supporting him on his way out the door.
Well, shit, that was about to
I
get to my next
support
question.
you.
Go ahead. I support
As you
I
go.
gave zero support. I just excused him.
That's supportive.
I just excused myself because
That's
Didn't you find that supportive?
I'm saving your
your
heart.
ego.
Yeah.
I don't want to literally castrate you like mentally. So I just
Let me
excuse
ease
myself.
this for you.
Next time, okay? But he was like so freaking smart. Like his brain was like everything.
Which is good sometimes. It's good to have somebody. Cause see, that's usually what gets guys in the door. And honestly, Abby niggas usually get kicked out of the door.
I don't
when
care
you
who
realize.
they are with your abs. Get the fuck away from me. I got shit to do.
Yeah.
Abby niggas don't got no brain. I'm sorry.
They don't.
They don't.
They don't think. Well, I guess to my next question a little bit though. I wanted to
Okay.
ask you guys, when was it a time that you gave a guy support sexually in the bedroom that you didn't expect to give him, or you didn't want to give him, that you're glad that you end up doing, that worked out for you? Right on the bedroom.
You go first.
Yeah.
You know the rule of thumb. When I giggle,
No, Precenda, I think you should take
What
the wheel.
type of
I think
sex-
you should take the lead
I'll
on this
start.
one.
You go first, Vanessa.
I'll start. Okay, it's not that grand or great, but in the bedroom, it wasn't a bedroom at the time, but hotel, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Yes. With someone who I was in a relationship with at the time, and we were in the shower and trying to do what we were trying to do, and I was trying to do doggy style, and so he kept saying like he couldn't get all the way in or whatever the case was because of his position.
It's slippery.
It's slippery, old niggas. So
It's slippery in there.
Nobody wants to break a hip.
Nope.
I completely understand that. So what I did, I ended up putting both of my knees on top of not the ring of the tub,
What the
edge.
the edge?
Yeah, that's balance right there.
That's lessons.
Ooh. So two
Wait,
knees,
say that.
doggy style.
Lessons.
Say that again. Wait, say that again.
Doggy style.
Yes, but you said you put your legs on where?
The
My
knees.
Like you bend over doggy style, you put
Uh-huh.
one kneecap, like you see where the wall is, the wall.
Yeah,
with the wall on
yeah,
top.
yeah.
One knee on that side.
Right,
One knee
right.
on the opposite side of the tub. And
Oh.
yeah. And I leaned over, but that wasn't the big thing. The fact that he was behind me and he kept saying like he was trying to, and I felt like he was trying to get inside because he had said he's like I can't get inside.
Right.
I'm like, what is he talking about?
Right.
And sometimes you don't like my ass cheeks was in the way up here.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, so that
Yes,
was another
they are a
challenge.
lot.
I leaned in. He was I had a ponytail in at the time, so he was holding my hair, and I had spread my ass cheeks
I'm
out
done.
Yes.
on top of the bathtub. I felt like
That's
that was supportive
supportive.
because my knees were hurting,
That's supportive.
my arms were hurting
Yes.
from spreading my ass cheeks open, and yeah,
Because doing it in the bathroom sounds sexy because they keep showing
But
it in movies.
they do, but that shit is messy.
I ended up in the emergency room, so fuck wet surfaces. And that's not even the story
And a
that I want to
bathtub fall
tell.
is the worst fall ever.
Because-
That
I
crap
have
hurt
never
the
fell
most.
in the bathtub, and I'm afraid. I'm scared.
Because that's the fear,
I'm
right?
scared. I don't know what the fuck's behind me. I might not
Listen.
come out of that shit.
I think everyone has supported their men during the sex.
I think men.
Yeah.
It's
think-
just something you have to do. Unless you just one of those people that just
Lay there.
You know what I'm saying? Because, from the back, you got to push back.
Right, right.
Missionary, you gotta,
You do. You gotta do some
you know
work.
what I mean? You gotta put some work in.
How are we giving support during missionary? Because I don't do shit during missionary.
That's terrible.
I do
That's
yoga.
terrible.
I don't do anything.
No, I do yoga, so
Like,
trust
I'm-
me.
Are you serious?
So-
So you don't do the...
You'll
You
get
don't
kisses
flex
on
your-
neck.
Kegels?
No, I'm saying so you're not flexing muscle inside when
That's
you're
like
missionary.
squeezing your pussy.
Yeah.
That's called the Kegel.
I've
Okay,
done that before.
I did not-
Like, yeah, but that's not like.
Are you serious? You don't grind back?
Like I do this. Like that doesn't count. That's like him already coming. Like that's.
Right.
It's not because,
Like I feel like in missionary guys are doing more. Like I'm not.
Y'all got to
Am I
start
missing?
doing yoga. I'm telling you,
you
there's
have
some
to
shit
try.
that.
You have to try a
So
little bit
I'm
harder.
supposed to be just laying on my back, and I'm supposed to be like this.
No, I can't speak about anybody else, but
like-
I hold on with both
wow.
arms and legs, and I'm,
Well,
you know
of
what I'm saying?
course,
I like
yeah.
no, but when he
Legs
goes
around.
up, I go up too, and
All
you know,
right.
it's a I have a little motion thing that okay, I'm telling too much.
Yes. Do.
Oh man, there's a little motion
He
thing. It's
goes
like
up.
it's for me. It's like riding a wave, but I have the brakes.
Right.
Ride the wave.
But I hold on,
I get the wave.
and then while I'm in wave, I squeeze waves
Kegel.
together, like
Wave.
simultaneously.
Kegel, wave.
No,
Kegel,
no,
wave.
Kegel wave together simultaneously, like together at the same time.
Yeah.
Kegel and squeeze.
Wave. So you're
Squeeze.
holding it.
Oh,
as-
Kegel
I
and
I'm holding it when I go in. I squeeze. When I go out, I let go.
Your story is better than mine.
All that. I don't know why I'm
I'm
so
gonna tell-
talkative at this time. I just came from Soul Summit and I'm totally turned up from the house music.
I'm gonna tell you my sexy story. Well,
We need to hear it.
mine is way shorter than yours because it just gets to the point. All right. So black people, like when we shower, and everything, we're all oiled up.
Yes.
Men and women, we're like all oily. So my boyfriend at the time, so we're doing it, but he kept sliding. Because he was very moisturized. I like men that groom. I really like men that groom. So, the bottoms of his feet and everything, because he had beautiful feet. And he was all slippery. And I was like, listen, Go put on your Timbs. Let's do this.
Yes.
Right? Ever since then, I have had a thing for men in Timbs. Like, soon as I see them, I think. But I felt I was being supportive of his needs.
By the time I put on Timbs?
Yes. Okay, I get it. Did you put your Timbs on
Right?
too,
Hey,
Precenda?
Queen
Because you didn't twin it with him?
No, I didn't. We didn't twin it because Timbs don't go with lingerie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Because I do not sleep in sweats.
I'll show you something, and it ain't no damn sweat. It's not what you do, it's how you do it.
Oh, with Timbs
Ow.
on? Oh, this is.
Timbs in lingerie.
Yo, boo, this is what I do. Do you ever notice when I post, sometime I'm suited up and I got on straight dirty ass sneakers? You ever notice that? Somehow
I've
it
worn baggy
goes.
stuff before.
So it's like, what's this guy name? With the shell tops. What's his name again?
What?
Jesus.
Show top of D. What?
Baby fat husband. What's your name?
Oh, yeah.
Russell.
Yes, you ever
Right.
notice how Russell Simmons them dick out and suit
Yeah.
up, and then you look at his feet, and it just somehow go,
Right.
even though it's like completely off.
Yeah.
So it's something like that. It's not what you do, it's how you do it.
Okay.
So lingerie coming out all the things. You don't have to do sweat to do Timbs. There's sweat panties with the drawstring and the one that goes cut off yourself.
Oh, yeah, those
You
are
understand?
sexy.
You understand? It's just it's not what you do, it's how you do it.
Well, that's good
I'm
for y'all.
sorry.
That's cute, but I'm a lingerie
wearing
girl.
clothes. Well, I don't like wearing clothes at all, so that
I love
Boo,
lingerie.
you got
I'm out of that.
the boy shorts lace with the strings on the side.
You still like those as a child.
I
that's
love that
uncomfortable.
stuff.
Now I'm a thong girl. I don't even want boy shorts.
Right.
I don't even like wearing panties. So you better be happy I got it.
Right.
Well, you know my commando compadre.
I love
We do
it.
share those sentiments, right?
My
Because I don't even
Commando
like
compadre.
wearing. I really don't.
Yeah, and
And
that's
that's support for you as a guy. Like,
At
I'm
Yellow.
doing this for you. The only reason why I have on drawers
It's 'cause it's for you.
Yeah.
and you know what? It's kind of weird because for me, that's something I would do as like a spontaneous like turn on
Right,
if
you
I
tryna
dinner
be
whatever.
cute, sexy.
But
Yes.
some men take it the wrong way. Them take like, oh, you not wear your clothes. Like you know what I'm saying? Some men take it the wrong way and kind of like work on your self-esteem. But it's
Right.
like if you're not spicing it up, like you know, boring all the time, missionary every fucking day. Come on, man.
Yeah.
What man is gonna complain about that?
Well, I
No,
guess
some
niggas
men
who's
are
trying to get pussy,
psychologically
period.
impaired, and they might have some issues from their past or whatever. And you seeing you doing it, they might receive it
A
the
different
wrong way.
Right,
Oh,
or
okay.
they may have had a previous experience that affected them in a certain way, and anytime they see or experience something that resembles that experience, they
You think it
try to
has
become
anything to
jaded
do
that.
with the way they, like grew up?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like Caribbean men and Southern men are very like traditional, like in their thinking, and so sometimes they think that something that we think is just what we do.
But if they're not mentally disturbed or afflicted
Oh my God,
somehow,
what is that?
listen. Let me tell you something. Let's be for real now. When it comes to the whole sexual thing, a lot of man is mentally impaired.
True.
And how them execute or perform during sex usually is a play out of the psychological impairment.
Right.
For instance, now
something that they missed out on, didn't receive, or like
whatever the case may be, it
Yes.
was sprouted somewhere. It
Absolutely.
didn't come from yesterday or today.
Yeah.
But somehow, some way, they want to give themselves a chance. But you're closing your mind to that. You understand what I'm saying? For instance, I'm not going to talk about my ex, but I'm spontaneous. And if my boo is working on a truck in the cold, I show up there in a long, full mink leather, high heels with nothing out.
I should be able to.
But and you should be taking it as boo. This is encouragement.
That's-
I appreciate you going to work for me.
That's
you understand.
sexy.
But a man would take it like, yo, what you want? Everybody else come. You understand
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Especially
What's
in
his
the
is his, and what's yours
Caribbean,
is his.
right?
Now,
So
as long as you're not coming to the job with like titties out for everybody to see, then I
what did I just say? I said full mink
I love
leather.
the look on your face, the way you
And
said
some
that,
dirty
Vanessa.
Timbs that she might think that don't even go. And
Oh.
forget,
That's a word.
listen, and forget about the
If
lingerie.
I show up anywhere with just the mink jacket
Listen,
and Tim's,
I don't give a fuck.
I wouldn't be mad if my husband dragged me out of his job.
I don't care if I have
And
on
I
a
would
dirty raincoat. If I'm showing up naked for you,
But you have to calculate
That
it. You
is-
don't just show up at any time. You have to calculate the things.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
It might be an overnight shift where
Right, when
you understand
by
it's just
yourself, something
him,
like
and you know I
But
know
I-
the schedule. Of course, when I pull up, I'm gonna feel it out first.
But I
You
do
understand what I'm
think-
saying?
Fair enough. Yes.
I do
You
think
don't
that
just
that
pop up like
is-
that. Like
That's what I'm saying.
I do think that is supportive, though. That's supportive.
Yes.
Right?
Making lunch is supportive.
Yes, it is.
I make you fucking lunch
Hello.
to work. Oh, that is fucking supportive.
Precious, she sent you a shout out, baby.
Hey,
Hey, Precious,
Precious.
we miss you, baby. You got to come up here. I love
you.
you so much. Listen, I'm like you. If I make you a sandwich
That's support.
and send you off to
If
work,
I hold
support.
your balls while I'm sucking your dick, that's
Oh my
support.
God.
Support.
Okay.
I'm with you.
If you are eating my pussy and I'm giving you a head massage as you're-
Support.
Support.
Continue, Vanessa.
I
You're
care
dropping
about you.
jewels, girl.
If-
Support.
Yes. If I graze your back while you're on top of me instead
Support.
of scratching you, because I could scratch you, but I'm not going to do that because I care about
Support.
you and your back. Support.
Support.
I'm just grazing it.
That's what I
Jewels
said.
from Vanessa
Every
Smilez,
woman
Smile
support
69
their
Network.
men doing sex at all time at some point.
Support.
I don't think guys support females as much though. Well, no, let me not say that.
I was about to say it depends.
Because guys, I feel like guys might give up
They do
more
a lot of
support
work.
than females. when
They
it
do a
comes to
lot of
sex.
work.
So I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I have
I'm
to be
on the
honest
line
about
with that.
No, they do
I've
a lot of
had
work.
niggas who've held my leg, who've all kinds, and I'm like, shit, because I ain't about to hold this.
And
shit,
you really
so-
think that was for you?
Of course, it's not for me,
Oh, okay.
but it's still so.
But why wouldn't it be for you?
Some, all right.
It's, well, it should be.
Why
It should be.
It should be, but I'm saying.
But no, I want to ask you that. I want to ask, why wouldn't that be for you?
Because it's a catch-22. At the end of the day, he still wants to get a nut.
Right.
So he.
But so do you.
But so do I. But as a byproduct of his nut, I have to be stimulated as well.
Right.
He's not going to ejaculate if I am not in the mood
Stimulated.
as well. So
Right.
he knows that he has to make sure that I'm okay
Right.
before he can be.
But isn't that support?
It is.
That is support.
I guess so.
I wasn't
technically.
thinking about it that way, but yes,
That's support.
yeah.
Right?
Even though he had, because the guy, happy wife, happy life.
Yep.
A guy has to support the female
Yes.
in order for him to be okay as well.
Because think about it. He's holding your leg,
Yes.
but he has to focus.
he has to hold a leg,
keep an erection.
and thrust,
And thrust.
and thrust,
And keep an erection.
and thrust inside the right hole.
Right.
He has to
Oh,
make sure
And
it's the right
focus.
hole.
And thrust. And hold that leg.
Yep.
Keep that erection.
Yep.
Because goddamn it, you better not lose it. Hold that leg, nigga. Hold that leg.
Hold the leg.
Keep
nigga.
that
Hold the
erection.
leg.
Stay focused on that erection. Hold that leg up.
Gotta hold the leg.
That's why I feel like you ladies really should do yoga stretches, because I swear to God,
I used to do stretches.
you
in my
don't have to
kickboxing
do
class.
anything. If you can throw them legs, I'm telling way too much, but you know what I'm trying to say.
School me, baby.
Yoga.
School.
Yoga.
Is there sex yoga or is just
You don't need
regular
if you
yoga,
do-
or
if
is
you do regular yoga.
because they have
Trust
all
me.
type of
meaning that-
yogas these
So
days.
meaning that a guy
I'm
would
not
be able
talking
to get
about-
on top of me.
I'm not talking
and
about
put
all
my
that.
legs to my head without.
If
me
you do
complaining.
yoga, you can do that.
Okay.
It's no special sex. You can fuck all that shit. Just fucking do it. Download some, get some shit on YouTube, and just do it.
Yeah.
And also too, here is the fantastic payoff and byproduct of doing yoga. You know how you always hear about old people falling and breaking their hip?
Yes.
You know why? They lack fluidity. It's the fluidity
No
of the
movement
joints
area.
because they don't move those joints. If you do yoga, you're less likely to fall and break. Because I'm not trying to do anything that's going to have me out of the sex game.
Me neither.
I plan on doing it until I die.
I hear
Until I die is my goal.
Yeah.
Fire.
I hope there's
Fire.
some embarrassing story that my family can't tell. When y'all ask, like, what happened? Well, you know, I want them going like that. Well, you know, things happen. Like, you know. That's how embarrassing I want the story to be for my family. You understand what I'm saying?
You gotta make it like that.
So, but you have to stay healthy in a particular way if you want that to happen for you.
Yeah.
And again, that is you supporting him.
This is true.
Well,
me
I have-
me being able to stretch is good.
Well, a healthy relationship really is an input of both individual. Not just financially getting you a house, making
Hello.
sure.
Right.
I'm talking about physically, like health wise, teach you shit mentally stimulate you. All those things
That's
make
Vanessa's
you.
favorite shit.
Yeah,
All those
you
things
gotta be
actually,
okay in the mental.
you know, actually when you with your soulmate, I guess I understand now why they call it that, because you are not only just your heart, your mental, your physical. Like them can know what you're gonna do before you do it.
True.
I like fix
Yeah.
the shit before if they give a
Prevent it.
crap,
Right.
if they care. But I feel like a powerful couple has a mental stimulation, a level actually, a level
a
of mental
bond.
right stimulation. So even if their odds are bumping heads, the mental stimulation somehow non-verbally.
You come back together.
You understand what I'm saying? Just make
brings
you
them closer.
do that,
We got 3 minutes to sign
Which-
off.
You do.
which actually heightens the level of the sex intensity.
That is a good point.
I shall say your mental have to be here. before
Yes.
you
Hello.
can get- yes. But any advice for the people out there? Last words or advice for males or females who are looking to give support or looking to be supported from their partner, sexually or non-sexually. But this is small.
I think I think it's sexual and non-sexual.
Yeah.
Make sure it's someone you're into. If you're into each other, even the bumps along the way won't, really rock you off course. And you have to be into each other in order to have great sex. Sorry,
Yes.
but that's just true.
Yes.
You have to be compadres.
You have to
Well,
be
coming
in sync.
from a single woman perspective and everything,
Hey, single
I'm gonna let you know, as a single female adult,
We don't have a lot of time. We got to sign off.
okay, just be true to yourself and be true to your punani.
There you
It's
go.
what it wants. Just do what you do.
There you go.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I just say stay fucking.
I like it.
I don't have any other words to say. Stay fucking. Enjoy your life. Do whatever you want to do. And whatever you need support from someone, be direct. Say exactly what you want, what you need. And if that person cannot provide that, you move on.
That is the best advice ever.
Move on.
That's why this is the Smile 69 Network.
Yes.
Show.
Solo
That's
was
right.
not here with us today. Uncle Tone is recovering from his birthday. That's not even here yet. Yes. This is the Smile 69 Network show. You can catch us from 9 to 10 on Sundays. The Grown Man Show as well. 4 to 6 on Sundays, live on DTF Radio. Shout out to Precenda
Mwah.
and Cosmo for being here today. I
Mwah,
really
mwah,
appreciate you
mwah.
guys. Shout out to Solo Trom and DJ Uncle Tone, which are also hosts and friends and family of the show. We will see y'all back again next week.